Hello, I'm Kate Stichin and you're on InstaForex TV channel. Most analysts share the viewpoint that the decline of the US dollar is short-lived. Experts believe that investors will shift focus back toward the US currency as the best option for safe haven buying. Now let's watch a trader's calendar for the next week on InstaForex TV channel to make sure about it. On Monday, the market information provider will release financial indicators of business activity in the Eurozone's key sectors. Preliminary data disappointed the market as flash estimates undershot their forecast and signaled waning momentum in the Eurozone's economy. Apparently, on Monday and Wednesday, the market will receive the information which is likely to confirm again that the Eurozone's economy is not ready for tapering the QE program of the European Central Bank. In response, the euro is expected to retreat to lows. The UK services sector, which is the key sector of the British economy, also slowed down last month. However, according to the forecast, the market awaits positive changes with the PMI growth to 52.7. Meanwhile, traders still neglect macroeconomic data from the UK. Market sentiment of the pound sterling depends on the Brexit progress. Market participants do not believe that the UK Parliament will vote for the Brexit agreement concluded between UK Premier Theresa May and the EU authorities. So the pound-dollar pair mirrors a trader's concern. The British currency is still extending losses. Apart from data on business activity, which is due in the first half of the week, traders will turn attention on policy updates from Australia and Canada. Traders do not expect serious changes, though they are interested in the rhetoric of the financial watchdogs. The Reserve Bank of Australia is likely to stress a sluggish consumer inflation and provide a lackluster forecast on the back of evident slowdown of China's economy. Australia is highly sensitive to economic news from China, which is the main consumer of Australian commodities. On Wednesday, Australia will present data on GDP growth for the third quarter. The median forecast reads that Australia's gross domestic product could have eased the pace of growth to 3.3% on a yearly basis amid the lingering trade conflict between the United States and China. The outcome of the policy meeting of the Bank of Canada promises to be more interesting. In light of the recent decision to raise the official interest rate, the regulator is going to evaluate this move. The hawkish rhetoric will boost demand for the Canadian currency. Besides, the economic calendar contains some other important events. On Monday, traders will observe manufacturing PMIs from the UK and the United States and Canada. On Tuesday, the market will find out about inflation in Switzerland and labor productivity in Canada. On December 5th, traders are alerted to a report on the US labor market. On Wednesday, investors will get to know ADP National Employment Report, which is due prior to the official US non-farm payrolls. You were watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichin. We wish you profitable deals and have a nice weekend.